Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
I have a friend engayiluza simply because I got a job first. So mna noChom saqeda isikolo ngo-2019, and then for the first 6 months of 2020 we were both unemployed, and it was during COVID. Her and I used to share our experiences with being unemployed and ukuhlala endlini and having nothing to do. I-experience yethu ibingafani. My mom had to close i-shop le bekayirana because ebeyiranele emafemini. It was a canteen, ebeyiranele emafemini, avalwa amafem, i-canteen yavalwa. So kumamam siyi-2, and mamam had to provide for 2 people, my brother and I, with whatever money she had saved up, and she had to pay rent up besihlala khona. While the friend was living at home with both parents who are teachers and were getting paid even during lockdown, she was financially secure than me. During that process, I met a new friend, and that new friend was the one who would sometimes give me money for a transport xa ndiyo-apply okanye ndiyofaka i-CV, and she would buy me food. Uyabona nje ebendisponsorisha apho ndishota khona, ebekwazi undigcwalisela. If I need copies ze-ID whatever documents I need to apply, ebekwazi uba andibhatalele ndenze ezo copies. So ebendincedisa to apply. She was just not supporting me njengomlomo. Eventually I got a job. Andifumana umsebenzi, ndimxelela uChom, yaqala apho ke ngoku i-depression kaChom, to a point whereby she was suicidal. Ewe, uChom was suicidal to a point where I had to contact her mom and say, Mama, can you please look into this person? Akekho right. I feel like she will start harming herself. And this was not the first incident whereby injabulo yam had affected her in that way. The first time, it was in 2019 when I got into a relationship with a man who was treating me well. And I had no complaints about this man. I was always happy. What she did is she went and tried to date umngani walo bhuti kade ngijola naye. Wathi kumngani walo bhuti, nawe ngifuna ungiphathe the way uThandi aphathwa ngakhona ulo muntu wakhe. Ekshweni kakho kanjalo, even the guy was like, I think your friend is jealous. You need to be careful of her because she's saying these things kumngani wami. Naye umngani wazongitshela ukuthi hey, ube careful kuChom wakho na ingathi akekho happy ngale relationship onayo nobhuti lo, because now she's trying to replicate and also get the same things that you're getting from this guy. The point I'm trying to make up is that it is often said that people who grew up in survival mode can be hard to be friends with or to be in a relationship with. But into esingathethi ngayo kakhulu is that if you are someone who was in survival mode or who grew up in survival mode and you become friends with someone who has always been privileged, it's that difficulty is at the point where you realize that they have low tolerance for not being chosen. They always expect izinto zabo to go well before ezakho. And they have difficulty celebrating abanye abantu when izinto zabo zihamba kakuhle. They have this thing where they only feel a sense of worth if ngabo who are doing well, and you are always usemva kwabo, never ahead of them in any aspect of life. They can be difficult to be friends with nabo.
What I can say about this is that that was not a friend. Trust me when I say this, that was not a friend. That was your enemy. Ladies, can you please just normalize avoiding having best friends? Like, can we just normalize doing this, cutting off these best friends that are offish? These people that when you succeed in something, they will start acting somehow. Play far away from those people. Play far away from those people because we see things happening out there and we don't want that to happen to you. One thing I've learned also about friends is that when you bring those friends into your own space, you're actually opening yourself to be betrayed. You are opening yourself to be betrayed. What do you mean that when you get someone that loves you, that treats you well, and then your friend will start acting somehow? She will even go as far as dating your boyfriend's friend and tell the friend that she wants him to treat her the very same way you are being treated with your boyfriend. Like, ladies, let's just wake up. I feel like with us, the problem is that we are asleep. Like, we are sleeping, guys. I don't know if maybe it's just ignorance or what, because one thing about a bad person, they will show you. One thing about your enemy, they will show you that I'm not for you. And as people, we tend to ignore that, to say, you know what, now, no, man, she's my best friend. I don't think she will do anything wrong. She will do anything bad to me. Yes, she will do anything bad to you. What do you mean that your friend is trying to take her own life just because when something good has happened in your life? You should have left long time ago. That was not your friend. And I'm very happy that the friendship is over. Now you can move on in peace. And now what you can do is that avoid bringing people into your own space. Avoid bringing people into your own space, because when you bring people into your own space, you are opening up yourself to be betrayed.